And we're moving on, after meditating on the patterns of the Geyser Lake and listening carefully to our guide, Alexey's story about the upcoming trip to Altai. We look out the window and admire the beauty of the Chui Valley as we pass by. Now, we're in the village of Chagan Uzun, which means white water in Altai. Here, we transfer from our comfortable minibus to a work rover. Hello, everyone, on the channel Pictures from the Hinterland. Our journey through the Altai Mountains is coming to an end. Today is the last day of our tour and our last excursion to one of the most spectacular locations in the Chui Valley known as Mars. Again, I want to remind you that we're traveling through the Altai Mountains as part of a tour from north to south with Altaigeotour. While we are driving, I would like to take this opportunity to briefly tell you about what we learned from Alexey about this unique place with the intriguing name of Mars. Let's start by asking Alice. Alice, can you tell us what you know about Altai Mars?
Алтайский Марс – это цветные горы в Kozhagachском районе Горного Алтая. Расположено его урочище Kyzyl-Chin. Горы имеют фантастические цвета, такие как терракотовый, красный, желтый, сиреневый, зеленый и белый, и достигают высоты 1800-1970 метров над уровнем моря.
I would like to add that this anomaly has not been fully studied yet and, in the future, we may hear something surprising about Altai Mars. We got to Altai Mars on a Kyzyl Mars rover, which was manufactured in 1978. Altai Mars located in the Kyzyl-Chin tract at an altitude of about 2,000 meters above sea level, near the Red Gorge. The village of Chagan Uzun is about 7 kilometers away. 90 million years ago, according to the claims of scientists, Altai Mars was located at the bottom of a huge cool lake for millions of years. During this time, a large number of layers of clay, limestone, and other rocks formed. The presence of iron, manganese, and chromium in incredibly high concentrations gave the layers bright and bizarre colors. In support of this hypothesis, scientists have discovered fossilized traces of freshwater creatures that lived in the ancient cool lake as well as traces of aquatic plants, such as sponges and algae, in all of these layers. The earliest of these layers date back to the late Cretaceous period, which is approximately 90 million years ago.
Ну как вы?
Мы прекрасно.
These extraordinary layers, with fantastically bright shades, appear in different places on Altai Mars, which is why it is divided into several subregions, or submarses, as we might say. There is Mars 1, Mars 2, and Mars 3, as well as the Moon, which, as befitting its nature, is gray and cannot please the eye with a variety of colors and hues. We visited 2 of these Martian locations, Mars 2 first, and then Mars 1. The distance between them is about 6 kilometers, so if you have the time and desire, you could walk between them.
Это моя рекомендация, дальше смотрите как хотите, да? Проще всего, вот сейчас переходим через мостик, да? Вот небольшой подъемчик, вот он, да? И дальше пойти вот по этой тропе. Подъем сложный, 70%.
There are various opinions about Altai Mars online, some admiring it greatly, while others find it nothing special, describing it as merely colorful clay. Yes, standing in front of a painting in a museum by a great artist and Altai Mars is, in my opinion, a unique place that should be perceived as a painting created by the most talented artist, God. On the canvas of our existence, you can admire the work of art, or you can simply see it as just colored marks on a canvas that are not worth your time. Everyone, of course, has the right to their own opinion. However, it seems to me that by not allowing beauty into your heart, you are greatly depriving yourself of joy and salvation, which, as we know, any work of art carries with it. Finally, we took photos at another rover, which was apparently the same famous rover that had brought the first tourists here. After that, we got on our rover and returned to Earth, to the town of Aktash.
Да, и там лежит. Вот там, раз, два, три, 6.
Ты там скинешься туда?
Friends, as they say in the famous tragicomedy by Surkov, crazy, the concept is changing. We, the editors of the channel Pictures from the Hinterland, wanted to complete our story about Altai with this video. However, we discovered that there is still a lot of interesting footage about the journey from the village of Aktash to Barnaul, so please watch the end of our adventure through the Altai Mountains in the next video. In the meantime, I would like to thank you for watching, liking and leaving comments. Also, today is the best day according to the Mayan calendar to subscribe to our channel Pictures from the Hinterland. Of course, this information is for those who have not subscribed yet. See you again on the internet.